Hello, dreamers. What's going on tonight? Y'all doing all right? Y'all settling in nice and comfy? Ooh, Azrael, thank you again so much for the resub. Oh my god. Whoa! Ow. And also the biddies. Some tickle biddies right there. Thank you so much, my friend. Hi, good evening. I hope you've been sleeping. I hope you've been able to get some sleep for once, because I know for months it was like you were working insane hours. And I'm just going, okay, please tell me you're just not living off of modafinil or something to stay awake because you had like back-to-back jobs where you're up for 48 hours. But, hi. Hello, everyone. Come on in. Get settled. We're gonna have a fun time tonight. I don't entirely know what we're gonna do. I thought maybe I'll play a game, maybe we'll just yap. Misty! Oh, hi, Misty. What's going on tonight? How you be? Sadly, I lost my streak with Corbell and you. I don't know what happened. I think I had too many streams open, but all of a sudden, despite like lurking and everything, nice to... Well, shucks. These guys right here. These guys right here. Oh, you flatter me. Well, I guess I'll give a little bit of a view. Let's see if I can just... Dun, 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 dun. Boing, boing, boing. Chi-chi wa oppai. Boing, 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 boing. Chi-chi wa oppai. Boing, 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 boing. Moge, moge, moge. For some of you Wii boomers out there, might recognize that one. But hello. Anyway, where was I right now? What do I have going on? Oh god, I got the good nights coming in already. Y'all, some of y'all trying to get to bed and also get my shout outs in there. So get Azrael in there first and then get you Misty. Who, if anyone doesn't know who Misty is, she works with Corbell, who happens to be a singer and music producer, and they are also the leaders of the Midnight Stars, a group of individuals to bring you rest, cozy vibes, and peacefulness in the night. Got some good people in there. So, just happy to bring you all some happiness as you close your eyes and drift away into this dream world. School for like a month still, been up for like 21 hours. Bruh, please do get some rest. Get some rest. Any rest in there. Yes. DM, I should put you in contact because you two might get along. He does a lot of work with nerdcore artists. So, does a lot of work with CG5 and also has done a bunch of things with Chi-Chi as well. So you two will get along. Hello, Parker. How you doing tonight, my friend? Hopefully you've had an easy start to the week. Yes. I know BS, you guys. For realsies. And of course, if I do happen to state anything incorrectly, Misty, please do correct me. Because I want to make sure I give proper credit. And all that fun stuff. Almost done with your OC Valentino. Even when you're sick. Fair. But nonetheless, Misty is sweet. So... I think I got about enough time that I hopefully... Because I was going to say, I'm trying to think, you do also stream independently, correct? I know I've been following, but had not noticed. CG5, THC, CK9C, BB No Money eventually... I know. Everyone's goal in life is to be able to act out their Brazilian Miku fantasies with Baby No Money. Kidnapped DM for girls' night and needs releasing. Doing wonderful. Yeah. No, I know you, Parker, knowing a little bit about your world, you go be busy. So, lock in, be well, take it easy, pace yourself, my friend. Insomnia, so back to my favorite Pokemon template. Ooh. And also, before things get too far into the mix, Shadow Bloom, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away into the peaceful abyss of your mind, may you be at ease. And may your mind open up to the most beautiful dreamscapes you can perceive. So, rest well. And until you return to this place, good night. And to you, DM, as you prepare to close your eyes, cozy up with Cookie, and just be able to chill, relax, and embrace the most wonderful things your mind can conjure to escape into. Be well. May your mind palace fill you with the most beautiful visions, colors, scapes, worlds for you to explore. And so, may you rest well, and may you have a light that guides you back to the waking world. So until you return to this place, good night. Silly dog, she good dog. The puppo mentioned. Because I forgot if she cuddles up with you or if she kind of has her own space. For anyone who is not familiar, Misty giving the rundown of everything. Chi-Chi, she was on Pokemon War. Ooh, I didn't realize she was doing that recently. It's like... I'm trying to think, it's like, why am I forgetting his name? I forget Broski's name, but just of the meme, another one. For every follower, my boobies get bigger, eh? I mean, I try to make sure that they don't get too big. Otherwise, then, I'm not going to be able to fit into any shirt. Gotta get I already have to get everything custom tailored. Hashtag dragon problems. But, just chatting, probably chatting, might pull out a game. I got a whole bunch of demos that I've been on my list that I've been meaning to try out. Back when we had the whole Steam Next Fest, I meant to play a bunch of them, and fortunately some of them are still in demo stage, where they didn't yank them at the end of the time. The May Dragon Rule, sacks where I store all my minty fresh breath. Oh, even chillier than mint. It's like that refreshing blast of Arctic cold. But we'll see where we go. Gonna have some fun. Gonna play around. It's just nice to wander, isn't it? I like to play things so fast and loose because when you really want to dip into a dream, you don't want to guide your mind too much. Because what can happen is you might then be fighting with wherever your mind wants to wander. It's a place to be free. It's a place to explore. Why take all that energy and fight against where your mind wants to go? Sending out a pet application. Hey, yo. I think we might be able to negotiate a little something. Feel like we might be able to work out a little something. Just, adopt a big... You literally spotted that the moment that became available. Well, I guess that I just signed my name on that application. I will be your good boy. Faithful guard dog. Wing Zero, where are you? I saw you around here. I saw your uppy request. Where you be? I swear, y'all have a knack for the timing. It's like you've got a sense for the moment that becomes available. Let's see, there you are, hiding behind Ash. So hi, hello. 4 gigabytes of dragon movies. They apparently deal critical damage in some games. Just learned myself, fair enough. But hi, rest your head. Rest your weary head. Speaking of pups, Broski's also got a super cute pupper who he shows off his boy Rocker every now and then in the Discord. So fuzzy. So cute. Well, hi, B. How you be tonight? What's going on? Make yourself comfortable. By the way, how is, if you'll forgive me for asking publicly, how is your re-debut coming along? I know ever since I saw you working on your little boyo for text-to-speech, I've been so intrigued to see what you got stylistically in mind for your look. So I hope that's all going along well. Came across a song a certain band did based off one of your favorite musical movies, Sweeney Todd, Black Veil Brides. They sang the song, my friend. Oh, okay. Yeet. Listen, still coping well. I don't know if I got exactly that Volko energy, but I will do my best to be a good boy. Man, I'll say the devs, Okay, full disclosure, I've not played Love in Deep Space. Got distracted crocheting a skirt and a bunch of stars. You know, real for that. That hashtag artist. And hello, Kia. I see you over there on the other side, so come on in, make yourself comfy. But, so yeah, redheaded, cute, nerd, petco. A nerd? You're saying I'm a nerd? Golly, what do you mean I'm a nerd? You're saying I'm gonna, like, talk your ear off about Deltarune lore or about various techniques in Tetris? I can't believe you calling me a nerd. Oh my god. Valko, your clingy wolf man. Because I had some thoughts where you got this game, and of course, they're all dateable bachelors, all different flavors of fantasy, but something always got me where I go, some of these, it's definitely playing in the dark romance angle. Love Flowery. Jerona! Here I come, San Francisco! Flowery! God, so many vocal stems coming out of him. And Chapter 5, okay, so spoiler warning off. It's been over 2 weeks since Deltarune Tomorrow, so we're getting close to next Deltarune Tomorrow, hopefully. Metal cover of Flower... Flower Man has no right to go as hard as it does. That and Cutie Mew Mew Magic. Oh my god, the 2 songs on that track, I'm just listening on repeat. Absolute lock-in, just listen again and again and again, because they have no right to go as hard as they do. Flowery is banging your goat dad. I mean, everyone lining up. Asgore is so damaged and depressed. Everyone is lining up. They're like, come on, big guy, come here, bring it in, please. Let me feel that sad goat man. But Salty DK Dan, the Flower Man, really, I need to see what Salty DK Dan did. Because I know Broski's given us certain gems like, meet and fuck Kingdom, Steve! Meet and huh? So, I need to check in and see what Broski has done for us. Lads, reviews went to... Oh, yeah, they're really trying to cover that up. They are really trying to cover that one up. Because... You know, as I was saying, dark romance, they got all these different flavors, and they go spicy for some of them. Like, I was seeing someone play Zane's route, where he's Dr. Zane, and it starts with the main character under his desk. Not even subtle with the implications. But, so, then as things are going on, you know, there's kind of some things where they're very... I don't want to use the word problematic, but they kind of play into that, you know, very overpowering, very dominant kind of energy. And it's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Might have... You know, I might kind of be keeping a little, what is it? Like a Pinterest board of Silas and a few others. Because there's some things where seeing how they style them, or seeing some of the things that I go, and make a note of that for a future ASMR script, so on and so forth. But then they release Valko, where Broski really is just an overgrown puppy dog. And all the gestures where he's a little bit derpy, he is extremely affectionate. He's just doting on the main character the entire time. And it's this counterbalance that I go, y'all who actually play Lads regularly, correct me if I'm wrong for the energy that they're presenting him with, where he's just nuzzling her, he is super sweet, and it's like you have this healthy, simping romance that I go, this is wholesome, and it's adorable to see. And then, of course, you know, the China Fujos are just like, ew, oh my god, he like looks gay, and he's like totally not my type, and he looks tan, which is like totally ew, because like we only want characters who look like they stepped out of a wuxia. And it's kind of sad, the whole, you get someone who I'd say definitely has a different flavor from how the other Lads guys look. And seeing genuinely gonna re-download the game for him. Hi, Gio, by the way. Which, let me make sure, make sure I got my shoutouts right. I think I got you before I forgot. Okay. Okay. Needed to get Misty and then get you next, Gio. I was having fun when you and Jay were streaming on Sunday night, how I had you both side by side. So Gio is an artist, and so he's done a really adorable chibi model and had gifted one to Jay, my PNG VTuber papa. And so I'm watching side by side, just both of them on the side of the screen, and it's like, oh, this is cute. Like father and son are like siblings. This is adorable. As an outsider, they all look the same except Volko. His style really does contrast with the others. Because I know some people were saying with some of his aesthetics, it looked like he was really close to how they were going with Silas. But he looks like a very sweet, endearing version of Silas. Silas is like, you can fix him, but he's you can fix him or you can make him worse. Versus, giant puppy dog would rip out someone's throat and then wag his tail when you pet him on the head and call him a good boy. Hello, Lex, and hello, Alex on the other side. Just want your cute nerdcore STEM werewolf so you can cuddle him and rub his wolf ears. He's your service doggo, right? But yeah, I know, as I was saying, mine just pinballing back and forth as I was tuning in, watching as you were doing some art fight. I love all y'all artists out there doing art fight. It's just so much fun. I need to lock in and get good at digital art because I'm just feeling that itch to join in. And it's so much fun just to watch an artist work. It's been a minute. Most of my stuff I usually draw as sketches. Usually a lot of stuff are references nowadays. But there is that itch, even if just for giggles. And thank you for the bits, Berber. I know I saw you pop in the Discord and been having some fun recently, so welcome. Thank you very much. Undercover Picasso, I wish. Heck, if I were an undercover Picasso, but no. My medium is audio and the senses. So, anything to help lull you into a peaceful state. Just make you feel at ease so you can relax. Let all the tension go. Let all those knots in your shoulders just melt away so that there's only one knot left. But we can save that for later. That's a special tool that'll help us later. Teehee. What's happening on July 21st, 24th, your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Remind me when we get there so I can give you a happy Fazbear birthday. And where was I now? Oh yes, getting Geo in there as well. Who, feel free to check out. And I know some of y'all who, of course, do have everything listed for your VGens, because we got a lot of great artists here. I know we got Geo, we have Eris, Ash. I was gonna say Ash doesn't have VGen, but does art. Who else do we have in here? B, Naya-chan dropping art, Danny dropping art. Oh god, who else? I know Parker's a writer. Other artistic, Blue Rose, and yes, Hesperos. Let me get you in there. Let me just enable some. Oh, nope, that didn't work. There we go. Remember on the 24th. Did you remember that I remembered you remembering me? Oh, gasps. Heat's Flamesman activated. Ah, yes, Tuxel. Yeah, I know, she's still sleeping. She's not Ooga Booga yet.
Good boy.
She'll probably be in soon. Let's see, Hesperos. There you are. There you are. How to summon a certain someone with hot plague doctor art. I mean, you know, we've got such a gaggle of plague doctor lovers. It's adorable. So, you know, it will definitely... you'll hear La Marseillaise summoned. My voice sounds so familiar, but you don't know where you've heard it before. Interesting. Well, I have been told that I do sound like a voice actor who gets out. He's even visited me a few times. Some people would think we're the same person even. It's kind of funny. Talking about artists in the server, you missed something? Yes. The Surge, oh yeah, Silly Goblin who does 3D modeling. And Max 2, yep. As I'm like going through all of a sudden, just looking at all of you right there, just going, who can I call out? Who can I call out? Yeet. Going to head to bed soon? Oh, by all means, give in to the urge to doodle. I was going to say, I don't know if you have a setup like Jay where you can probably doodle from your bed, and so when inevitably it's time for the honk shoo mimes, it's just, and close eyes. I think I got you, Danny. I'm pretty sure I had mentioned. If I did not, I apologize. Last 30 minutes trying to draw a dang straight line. Thought it'd be perfect. Remember, can't draw straight lines because you're not straight. I mean, you can always. It's not June anymore, so you have to draw straightly. Stretch my tail already? Okay, fair enough. I guess we are half an hour in, so... How can I call you out? Keyword. Describing you as either Zaddy and professional Mihai teaser. Fair enough. Also, hey Neku, what's going on? I was lurking in your stream earlier, so... Don't mind me, just loosening up. There we are. Thank you for that. Already somewhat straight, so nothing new. Both sides of the buffet, eh? I know, I do. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out. It's like, always, well, lurk and chill as much as you want. As I'm like, I try not to call out too much. Can't believe you're not a chat. Talking in the middle of everything, you just slap a collar. Unbelievable. But yeah, also in case, so Neku normally streams a bit earlier, usually afternoon times. Like US afternoon times. So I know you've been working on a lot of pay what you can sketches. So if you want to go check out some of his stuff. Serial lurker, yep. Me especially in stealth mode where I'm just chilling for the entire time, and then it's just nice to vibe and to relax. So as right now I'm like being reverse parasocial right now, just like fawning over artists and everyone who creates here right now. And Void, speaking of artists, another one who popped in. Always night, getting off of work or getting neck deep in more comic work. Drawing with fingers because your computer's broke. Oh no. Get that fixed up. That's no good. And let me grab you, Berber. There we go. Up you go. Around you go. Laura guest appearance right there. Around you go. Up and down. And all around, on an adventure, into the night sky you fly. Yeet! Man. This redeem that this show's been quality watching just keeps resetting. You know, I was just saying, I've been... Unfortunately, a lot of my watch streaks were killed recently because I am a serial lurker, but I'm also the one who's got like the cyberpunk dystopian 5 or 6 different streams going at once, kind of clicking between going, oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here when I got some background stuff? And hello, Pats. So, of course, Twitch Senpai decided, no, I don't like you doing that. Get fucked, you're gonna lose all your streaks. Alas. Alas. Good boy. Little head pats and chin scratches. Yee. Ooh, I like banana pudding. I like banana pudding. Do not have monies. Oh, sad day. Fair. Yeah, no, that I fully get. When something breaks and then you gotta fork out the money to repair it. Bat. 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 Ripping dress. Bat. Oh my. Which, speaking of things, y'all want to see a little something fun? Bat? There you go there. Bat. Speaking of Cyberpunk, so happy to get your big game back. Yeah, I know. Ash was talking about trying to reset Cyberpunk after just too many mods just started breaking the game. So now trying to ease it up and get everything back working again. Bat. So much bat. But yeah, would y'all like to see a little teaser? Just a little something something? Cause my VTuber mama, she been cooking. And there's a little something fun that she just happened to show off recently that maybe y'all might want to see. The cyber crash was real. Yeds? Anyone else want to see? Anyone else want to see? Anyone else want to see a little sneak peek of something that's coming soon? A little sneak peek of some progress? Mm-hmm. I did share this privately with a certain group, but, you know, I think we can have a little peek-see. Save that before I show something I shouldn't. Y'all want to see? I see some yeses. I see some whiskey in the chat. I see some wikis. Oh my god. Chat, if you want to see it, say come. I mean, no, not come. Do not come. No, I'm not going to do a whiskey right now. Too late for whiskey, dingo energy. But, y'all want to see? Y'all want to see? Hi, Hi, Jesse. How you doing tonight? A peek see? Yeah. Witness. Blue raspberry. Y'all gonna see some fun stuff soon. And hey, Twyla, what's going on? You came in just in time. I just licked a lot of blue raspberry popsicles. So, you know what the lack of lips means? Tee-hee. I know we've got a little live 2D gore right now, but someone's got some rigging coming along. Maybe. A little rigging coming along, and then of course I gotta go back to Jay and go, and so you know. Can you keep up with the changes? Turn and face the strange, please, okay, thanks. Least favorite part to rig. I respect that. Having seen the work that goes into birthing VTuber children, it's crazy. But yeah, blue tongue gang. Don't have a lick ooh. Shock a change in the blue. A little sneak peek. You know, one of the fun things about being a dream dragon is that I can change my form a little bit here and there. I can be what you want to see. And even a little bit of what I want to be when I'm comfy. So got a few changes coming up. One too many blue raspberry ring pops. Real. Where you go, Void? I saw you. I saw that. I heard that ding. There you are. Nope, that is Cyrus. Where you are? There you are. Nope. Up and around you go. Hi. DM calling me out, eh? Shaka changed to blue. So yeah, sounds like I might have to get a lick emote in there at some point. Your guy in Cyberpunk was naked, but he had his shoes on. Well, you know, it's like the old saying, it's not gay as long as your socks are on. I think. That's one of those things. It's like, socks, no homo. For all those who are insecure, it's like, no, bro, it's cool. Yeah, totally. We had the socks were on, balls didn't touch. No, totally, like totally straight. Totally straight, bro. Yeah, totally. Squeeze, squeeze. Genuinely enjoy rigging mounts. Hair drives you crazy. Fair. Because I'll say, any of y'all who have ever watched the work on a live 2D model, it is amazing to see the stuff that people do. Because the deforming and the rigging and trying to get certain shapes that they look natural at different angles. It's amazing. 1 month and you can quit current job and start work study? Nice. Yeet. So, I'll put that away for a little bit. You know, actually, a little more tongue. A little more. Never wear socks. If it's good, they end up falling off of their own anyways. Amen. So yeah, a little sneak peek, a little something fun. Which I appreciate also all y'all's support for that. Because it's been a long road to a new dawn. We're getting there. We're getting there. If you know anything about animation, 3D hair rigging must be hard. Yeah. Like even I know any of y'all who have seen Shiny in the Discord, where bro is a 2D artist who's been getting into 3D modeling recently. And so he's working on a model right now. And I looked at how he was structuring some of the hair. Hair amazes me. Both from... I've seen some of the work that's especially gone into a lot of anthro models. And it's amazing the depth and detail that some people go to make things look either natural or stylized in a certain way. And especially when it's interactable, that for anyone who's played a little VR chat, you've seen many avatars which you can interact with different elements. And it's amazing for how much they try to really make it immersive and feel as if you are physically there with the person. You can reach out and touch them. And just, you know, head pats or just, you know, scuff hair, things like that. Road winding, lights blinding, ties binding. I feel like I should recognize that. Models worked on had short hair, so been able to fudge it. Nice. Yeah, because I know Geo, your model, you've got long hair. Jay's is fluffy, so I know his is pretty short. And I'm trying to think, because I know I've seen the examples of your other work. Never. Let's see, what else were you saying? That is a sentence. Let's see, we got Dancing Char in there. You shouldn't, just saying random shit. Just sounds like something that'll probably end up. Just something that sounds like it would end up in a song. And all the roads are something, something winding. And all the lights I've ever seen are blinding. And all the ties between us, they are binding. And after all, the safe words Wonderwall. Something like that. Gonna be the first with long hair. Oh. Please do show progress. Because I'll say, ever since I saw your boyo where he is actually made out of paper, as in rigged live 2D with watercolor paper elements, I'm like, bro, the nani did you just make right there? Just heck and heck. I mean, I'd never seen actual physical paper craft for a model. Hi, Ash, by the way. Uppies. Rest your weary soul. Careful with the axe, though, please. Those, you know. One wrong slip and something can go very wrong. Mostly had long hair, braids you did on the most recent one. I'm trying to think if I've seen... Who was that for? Or was that someone who's kind of, I guess, not connected, quote-unquote, to the whole friend circle. Bat. Oh, I should probably make sure. There we go. I missed the bat. All of a sudden, I'm just going, wait a minute, is something missing there? Yeet. First with long hair, models long hair. Pre-made model. Ah, okay. Okay. So like a YCH, so like an adoptable model. Okay. Now you got me curious. I'll take a look later. Me getting sidetracked. I know there's been a lot of discourse recently about... There's been a lot of discourse about pre-made models versus custom. And this came up because now there's been a lot of grifters and assholes who have been using AI. They've been using AI generators to shit out models, which of course look terrible. And they're always the same cut. It's like an automaton factory where they all come out and they've got the same look. They've got the same over-processed shading. They've got the same renders where it's them holding up something that's engagement bait for Twitter, which is like, male VTubers, comment below so we can connect. I'm pre-debut, woo. And there'd been some discourse about pre-made versus custom models. Since when you're finding yourself as a VTuber, there's so many things, and not gonna lie, it can be hard. I know I've heard from some people how it's very hard to find yourself and figure out what you are. Bot and Jay's server, yeah. No, I've definitely spotted a few as well, or like Ash has spotted a few that might have snuck into the Discord server. And so usually if they show up, it's just quietly kick them. Because I'm not sure if it's one person who's using the same art pitch, but there's certain assets where it's just, I've seen that before. You're not who you're claiming to be. And forget wasting water. What bothers me is the fraud. Because if anything is not going to be authentic, then it should be theatrical for the point of entertainment. Yeet. Because you want to get, even when you're performing and when you're entertaining, you still want to get natural emotions. So you either are bringing forth something that is genuine, that is authentic, that is, you can connect with it, you can trust it. And if you're performing, then you know to expect the artifice. It's there so it can help guide you through the emotional journey of the story that's being told. But there's still and you know, sometimes you just gotta have a collar slapped on to be an authentic good boy. But as I was saying, so when you have a performance where you're still bringing natural emotions, someone even used the joke going, don't use AI slop for writing a script, or don't use AI slop for writing poetry. Use your childhood drama like a professional. And they're real for that, because they're saying, you know, you use these authentic experiences for what you're creating. Have I seen the movie Obsession? I have not. I'm not one who sees many movies, so usually... Wait, Kana, did I not get you? I think I might have forgotten, but anyway, you get double uppies in that case. I don't enjoy movies much. A movie needs to be a certain flavor that I'm interested in it. But yeah, so the thing with AI, the debate then moved down to how there are some people where they'll get a bit catty in high school over someone who uses pre-made assets, like a customizable base.
Good boy.
And thank you. Yee. It's interesting because some people... Hello, Bones. How you be tonight? Come on in. Make yourself comfy, my friend. Rest. Relax. Chillax. But eat. It's interesting that while some people might be like, ew, you're like using a pre-made model. Oh my God, that's like totally, not totally customized. Let's be real. A customizable model, which you can start out with for, I don't know the general price range, but let's say $100 versus a customizable model where you're easily looking at 4 figures with many professional riggers. Somewhere between $2,000 and $5,000 in many cases, US. And there are some people who build very successful brands and really have come to life using stock characters that have ended up, through their personality, they become their own. And it's something that, let's say you find yourself in a fantasy world and you want to craft yourself for others as a VTuber. There's so many resources for you to get in and find yourself, especially if you're like finding your legs, because the worst thing you'd want to do is to jump in and immediately go for a $5,000 massive expense and then go a month later, yeah, I'm graduating, as they'll say when they are getting ready to stop doing things. But remember, if an AI data center might be built near you, mask up and go. I'm not going to say that. Here's the only thing I'll say. In a little bit of a... anything invasive can cause other problems. So just careful with regards to the area itself. So I'm not going to endorse or deny anything. That is not my domain. But just, careful with what is actually native to the area. That's the only thing. If you want to be good stewards of the waking world, just some temptations, easy. Oh my. But anyway, where were we? Native, thank you. Okay, fair enough. I did glance over that, so. Look at Showcase. There's more in Showcase? What is in Showcase? What did you drop in Showcase? Baby, oh, look at it. Oh, okay, no. We need to bring in the girl. We need to bring in the little girl. At some point, I need to actually make the little girl be. But let's see. Drop into that, drop into... There we go. New one. Because you get to see a baby. You get to see a little girl. You get to see a sweet one. Uh-huh. Let's see. So we vibe to a little Kingdom Hearts in the background. Dearly beloved. Dun, dun, make sure I got the right fan art folder. And we have the tiniest bat. Her first wings. She's so happy. Just numb. She gets a blueberry. She get her wings. She's so sweet. Oh, look at that. Just smoosh you in the face with fluffiness. Got that updated in the queue, so that should pop in. Bat. Absolutely. Say it with it. Say it with everyone. Bat. 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 Oh, double bat. 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 Bat, 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 bat. Hello. Actually, you know what? I know what to do. Bat, 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 bat. Blueberry, please. Bat, bat, bat. Boing. Bat, 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 bat. Leona gets all the credit for that little girl. It was from her dreams that she manifested. Cracking in VC, eh? She gets all the blueberries. I actually saw a really cute video. It was from We Rate Dogs of just a little fluffy big dog pup, where I want to say he was gonna grow into a Bernese Mountain Dog, but just bro prancing around a blueberry. And couldn't be more than a few months old. Super floofy, and just prancing around this blueberry, just nomming it, putting it in his mouth, just dropping it, bleh, and then back around. If you were a dad, see me being a good one. This feels like what we were talking about a few months ago, where it's like going from daddy to dad. Like, bruh? Nani? I'm a dad? When did that happen? Yes, We Rate Dogs. So based. So adorable. So much pup. So cute. Who can resist cute pup? Cute pup, cute cat, cute bat. Bat dad. I'll say she's a strong, independent bat. She just scoots down when she scoots up and down whenever she wants. Gun bat. Bat gun. Wanna be a mom someday? Fair. Need draw more Vex doing Scandalous. Oh my. Oh my. I'm like, hey yo. I don't have any plans on open up an NSFW section, because of course, with Discord as it is right now, well, given right now Discord sees Minecraft squares as scandalous and will permaban someone, so Discord, never change, except yes, please change. I unfortunately skipped daddy and went straight to well, don't worry, because you can still carry the baby girl energy to become dad. Unless it's the sophisticated father. Exactly. Discord, it's like I don't want to rant too much, but Discord, what the fuck? What the actual heck? None of the heck. What the hell is wrong with you? You people need to throw out all of your slop bots and actually, hire breathing, living creatures to take care of moderation. You become mother without becoming a mother. I know, but it's like when you hear about, especially something that comes from slop-coded algorithms, it's almost okay, what are they gonna do next? But also like an NSFW channel where it's the whole thing of this is an 18 plus community. But, I don't want to have to subject y'all to the whole ID dox yourself verification kind of thing, so. Welcome, Dreamer. And welcome, Blue Raptor. Make yourself comfortable. Scandalous squirrel, quite wholesome. Just getting up to crimes. Just hands him something, it's like, here, go do a crime. But yes, what's up? Plan on adopting? Ooh, Aries, what you plan to adopt? Going to get a papo? Going to get a cato? Going to get a snack? Other? Bro, you can assist your aunt of her roof prop? I lost a little bit of that, Angel. Assist your aunt... Oh, you were helping your aunt with the roof. Hi. Well, yes, hello. Please rest, as I imagine you've had a very busy day. Ah, rat. 7-foot rats with rats along the rats. When they rats will start to rat. When the rats and the rats and the rats. We don't talk about rats. We don't talk about rats. Drop down. Ooh. Well, look at that. Azrael dropping a little gift for you, Blue Raptor. Make yourself comfy. Enjoy all the emotes and the fun stuff. And then you get Glamrock Freddy just descending. told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that my flower would grow like grapes that thrive on the vine. Mariano's on his way. Golly. There would be a fun song to do. You know, of course it's like ancient because it's about 4 years old at this point. What about rats? So many rats. All the rats. 7-foot rats. Or you know what? Since it was the 40th anniversary of The Great Mouse Detective, we could do a cover of Ratigan. Ah, yes, Vincent Price in one of his finest roles. Ah, Basil of Baker Street. What a nice surprise to see you. Oh my God. Vincent Price, may you rest in power, you absolute king. When you listen to someone, how evil should you be today? Yes. Harris, you're asking me. I will be all for the indulgence. You know, I will always gently, aggressively just be like, go for it. All of it. Oh, my. You know, just... Whoa, ow. Hello, Void. Thank you very much. Which also... I know, you've been... Void speaking? Let me try that again. Actually type in the right thing. There we go. Now gotcha. As in Avoid also streams. What did the fox say? E621! 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 If you know, you know. Smiles big and wide. Blue... Oh, did I forget Nubby? Where are you, Blue Rose? There you are. Up you go. Around you go. Up you go. In fact, you know what? Here you go. You get a little perch up here. You get to stand up here. Enjoy. You're welcome. What? What'd I do? Isn't that what the fox says? I mean, I know the fox can say a whole bunch of things. The fox can go ring ding 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 ring ding 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 ding. What the fox say? Wop pop 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 pow. Wop pop 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 pow. Wop pop 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 pow. What the fox say? Yip 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 yip. Demonetized. Yeet. The fox say Mihai sounds. Golly, imagine another dream if I had ended up as a fox. If I could change my form and just be a cheeky fox. Bonksin, no. Danny over here just like the Bugs Bunny meme just going, no. Have I met your other plushie Hugo? I know. Oh, yeah, I need to add him in. Rude. Slapping a collar on me, Medsog. Can't believe you. You have a fox den in the woods. Oh! Well, you know what's... So actual foxes are like super squeaky. If you've ever seen foxes, especially when they're happy and they're just like... I've heard people describe them as dog hardware, cat software. And they're super cute. They just, you know, they chitter about and they're just goofy, high energy, bouncing around, sound exactly like, Two baby oh. Two baby foxes, little foxes. Hopefully not causing too much trouble. I mean, foxes do have a reputation for being mischievous.
Good boy.
Yee. Thank you, Isabel. Yee. Go ahead, pet. Yee. Forehead geese gets yeeted. You're welcome. Vex would try to numb my horns if I did give him banana. Oh my god. Get him some potassium, eh? Do not worry. Here, have some potassium. Delicious potassium. Although now the new meta is protein. Suddenly we go from potassium to protein. It's like, what the, ow.
Potassium.
How's that for timing? Oh! Well, Blue Raptor, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away into a peaceful abyss of your mind, may you be able to rest easy and open your mind palace to the most beautiful scapes in front of you. Rest well. Dream on. And until you return to this place, good night. You're saying I stink, eh? I assure you I'm quite fresh. If you were to smell me, I give off light spices, warm, sweet fragrances, and almost just a little zest, reminiscent of bitters, or to some, they even smell a little mint. I'm just gonna say, if you're gonna be an asshole to me, don't. Old Spice. Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. Now, I'm not your man. But now your man isn't me. But if he were Old Spice, he could be like me. Look back, look down, back up. I'm on a horse. Burnt orange, cinnamon, spices, and definitely a little bit of anise. Or anise, I should say. Two baby skunks. Seeing the sniffers. Seeing floral sniffers, a whiskey sniffer. Delicious. I know some people enjoy the meme of being stinky. But to me, it's just going, I'm not gonna get too serious, but I don't think anyone wants ode to depression. Trust me. Trust me on that. That was right in your... I was gonna say, how's that for an ASMR trigger? Sniffs your hair. Buttercup flowers, eh? And rum. Ooh, that's a fun one. I thought that was scintilla I saw in your thing. So you're thinking another... Warming up for when we get to the ASMR streams. That's a good question. Like, I know since you leaned into the lynx, what are you thinking? Still feline, or are you thinking something totally different? If I'm going to act like a doggo, you'll have to reconsider my pet application. Where's the leash? If anything, it's like you're trying to get the stamp of approval even faster. The art idea is based on that. Lord have mercy, how many fire extinguishers you have. Follow your friend to the land of sleep. Well, Azrael, have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away, may you be able to open your eyes to see your mind palace. And may the doors of it open to the most wonderful scapes for you to explore. May you enjoy the adventure. May you enjoy deals of the yin yang. So many deals. But once you've enjoyed the beautiful sight of those deals, may you be able to knock that goofy little salesman out of the way and actually enjoy exploring everything you see before you. When you find a light, hold on to it and carry it back to the waking world. And so until you return to this place, good night. Don't think Chad is ready, which... Oh my. Oh my. I know, Era's always teasing. I haven't been... It's like I've had all commissions on pause for right now. But there's just been that itch. There's been that itch like, So not to go teasing anything, but... Sona's now a tiger. Went from demon, dragon, wolf, dog, back to wolf, now to tiger. Okay. Okay. You know, it's kind of funny. Thinking about VR chat, knowing a few individuals where they like to try on different avatars and really find kind of what fits them and something that fits the mood, where some people, they have a sense of self that is one thing. Itch, may I scratch? Ayo. By all means. Scratch that little niggle. Have a little wiggle. You know that you can. Because we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. A can. Outside it may be raining, but in here it's entertaining. Proximity chat, I don't think I have. Unless this is a Minecraft joke that I'm missing. Because I feel this might be a Minecraft joke sneaking in there. We need to do some more Minecraft one of these days. Minecraft is love. Minecraft is life. Something chicken jockey. Something lava chicken. Something I am Steve. I still can't believe hearing that there'll apparently be a Minecraft movie too, and I'll be real with you, I haven't seen the Minecraft movie. I have more fun in the game, in just the game itself, whenever I just need to lock in and have a TISM build. But hearing when they're casting someone who is supposed to, quote, look like, they're casting Matthew Berry going, he looks like an evil Jack Black, and it's like, why do they need to cast an evil Jack Black? Oh, that's why they're casting an evil Jack Black. I know where this is going. He's totally gonna be Alex. Trolls on VR chat, a good, oh no, a trolly VR chatter, interesting. I'll take a peek. That might be a fun, let's see, proximity chat. Let's see if I can search up this broski. For later, anyway. Because I know some people have been doing, they do like watch-along kind of stuff. Oh, okay. Noted. I'll keep an eye to check on his stuff for us to maybe do some reaction stuff. ASMR of me bonking you with a metal pipe? Nope. Well, maybe. Maybe something like that. Do all of a sudden like that deranged Ricky ASMR. Because I know I haven't done too much. You want to do ASMR of you beating me up? I see. My body is ready. Some more Geo art, eh? I know, commission all the people you can. Just anything. It's nice that there's so many artists with so many different styles. And one of the wonderful things, like even of the friends who are part of the friend lock, seeing the range of work of everyone who had brought their own, who were able to do their own Fugies or bring something else. Oh, okay. Which that reminds me, I need to update the other fan art folders. Just seeing Night-chan dropping a little something. Sleep, perchance to dream. There we go, there's that one. Yep, just Blue Rose talking about checking out some more of your work. The lore for proximity chat begins with the vid VR chat exorcism freakout. Nani? Noted. That sounds unhinged. I'm intrigued. Oh yeah, so where's my point? Point a moment ago. About starting with people who... How people like to change... A lot of people like to find themselves through different sonas. And so trying on avatars kind of go, what fits my aesthetic, what fits my energy? And it's an interesting thing because you get that dichotomy of people where they'll have 3, 4, 5 different varieties that they'll jump between. And then some who just go, this is me. Period. So it's interesting seeing how you can have this dichotomy of where someone might gravitate. Might actually go Kane. Okay. So what are you thinking? You thinking dog, wolf, coyote? Or, could even kind of split the difference, have another yin in there. Speaking again of cat software, dog hardware. Let's see, where are we now? And a little uppy. Saw the sneak peek? I did. I keep Creative Showcase up so I can be able to watch. Yeet. Maybe coyote, but you also might want to become a dragon. Oh. Okay. Hang on, wait. Your friends made a billboard of Valko that is up at your local mall. Nani? That is kind of rad. I needed to look this up if this is actually a thing. This is a thing that had to make it to the internet. Glorietta Mall, Valko. Oh, that is a massive mall. Interesting. Oh, I see some more stuff dropping in Creative Showcase, by the way. It looks like DM about to do a vlog. Like, hey guys, so I'm gonna be doing my set right now, just in the camera, getting that all set up. Okay, there we go. All right, time to lock in. It's all over Instagram and TikTok. Noted. Okay, so that's where I can probably find it. All of a sudden, because I was trying to think, I know there's one cosplayer, Broski's been around for years, and I'm embarrassed that I'm having a brain fart where I don't remember his name, but he was cosplaying Valko at, what was the event that was going on recently? I think it was Anime Expo. Yeah, he was out at Anime Expo. Broski's been around for forever. He does a lot of... He started doing a lot of Kingdom Hearts cosplay. Why can't I remember his name? I can see his face too. I've known Broski's work for like 15 years, and yet I can't remember his name. Lucky DM is sleeping right now. Why? Is he gonna razz me for the terrible impression? Dragon Coyote. I think that would be interesting. Especially because coyotes are so... They get an interesting kind of flair that I feel like if you want to really lean into regions where they're from, where you get a lot of that southwestern vibe, a lot of desert, so it's interesting where you could have like a dragon yoti that's... What could you do with that? What could you do? Certainly maybe even get a little bit of a cowboy kind of flair. Definitely the sands, use a lot of turquoise. Border Collie Kemono Mimi. That could work. And I think especially if it's one of those fluffy dragons. So you could get some good elements in there. I'm thinking a lot of the Donkey Dragon approach. I don't know if I've actually seen Donkey Dragon, but I think that could work. Yeah, because, coyotes... I don't know, I feel like we're almost kind of splitting the difference because they tend to... I don't want to use the word scraggly, but coyotes have a bit of an edge to just their fur. Oh, Donkey's Kids! Derp. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. I'm just reminded of the meme where it's like, I slayed the dragon. I banish the dragon. I conquer the dragon. And then everyone just looks at donkeys like, smiles big and wide. I forgot about that. Smacking a collar on me. I can't believe you. After talking about Donkey and the Dragon. Good boy. I gotta look up the exact text, because I know it's funnier with the setup, because of course you still get to Donkey and it's like, he hey chicka bump bump with Dragon. Y'all have seen it. Y'all know what's being referenced. You just see Donkey smile as like, and Parker, you got uppies. I know, you're always easy to find. Getting soft tacos. How about some nice barbacoa with a little diced onion, a little bit of lime, just a spritz on that. Que rico. Get some nice, delicious street tacos, maybe a little elote to go with that. Or even, you know, maybe even getting some good old queso. Can't blame him. You take on a dragon. In a fight, right? In a fight, right? Yeet. Come here, oh my. Era's just pulling out all the stops. She's like, all right, you gotta play that game? Are you going to play that game? Sounds like it's time to tame a brat. In a fight, totally. So yes, you know, we got some barbacoa tacos. We can get some gorditas. Maybe get a little elote, something that's got some nice mole sauce. And you know, again, for the Tex-Mex lovers, some good old queso. And quesadillas. Just as God intended. Totally in a fight. Exactly. Come on, y'all like queso and quesadillas, right? Come on, it's Tex-Mex. You know, that's the correct way you say it in Texas. That's when all the Texans will start turning their firearms at me. But for real though, mole sauce based. Ooh, and some birria with consomme. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Here's also one of those fun things is how you have so many different varieties that just spread out, different spices and things. And that's one of those fun things is there's no one region where you're getting like your Baja influences versus getting your influences from the interior. As a Texan, yeah, no, that's spot on. Yep, Geo knows the Pedernales River, or how you might go driving down Guadalupe Street. Or, you know, turn right on San Jac. Isn't it San Jacinto? Nope, San Jac. Oh, boy. No, can always get me started on a language tangent where you get certain things that end up getting morphed depending on wherever the culture flows. And like Texas is its own special flavor. It's fun when you see some of the influences and, you know, you still have, in many cases, like cultural harmony. But you look at, okay, the things that have been butchered for the last 180 years. And it's just, how did you get an R into Pedernales? How did it become Pedernales? There's no R there. Yes. Pedernales, Guadalupe, and what else can we throw in there? What other Texanisms can we get in there? I was going to say there was Burn It, but that's pretty conservative. Some of the cities, like Buda, Texas. Why is it pronounced Buda? Because it's butchered from Spanish. And Chaldashuni Onigiri, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And may you have a guiding light back to the waking world to fill you with inspiration when you are ready to open your eyes. Until you return to this place, good night. So, hold up. Okay. I was going to say, Alexa, you can throw into the clanker recycling. But, well, that's what you're supposed to look for in your dreams, is to find a guiding light back to the waking world. It's your heart that can be your guide. A little pixel of something. A little spirit, perhaps. Gone from living south of San Antonio, where you're the whitest guy, living in Austin was a massive cultural shift? Right. Yeah, no, that is a cultural shift. So, I've heard some stories about Texas, and all the big Texas cities all have their unique flair. Austin, of course, being the most eccentric of the bunch. Unfortunately, got a lot of tech bros who want to just ruin it and, shit on everything and just turn everything into a scam. But definitely one of the most colorful places because you can still see the old vibes of a hippie town that's still hanging on, where you'll see tie-dye shirts and people all just go swimming together at, oh god, forgetting the name of it all of a sudden. Drawing a blank. Barton Springs. And you have the most iconic view of a natural spring in Texas that everyone's just hanging out on the banks of this spring turn into a swimming pool where you're overlooking a perfect view of the city's skyline in the chill of the night. It's a fascinating place. A lot of great culture. And also, if you happen to love tacos and or barbecue, you will eat good every day for the rest of your life, and if that's not the truth, then God's a possum. Yes, Eris. What is the question? Want to be a nice color for the Yodi coat? I'd even say maybe look at some of the red coloring, like around mesas in Arizona. I feel like if you have a southwestern palette, you can get a lot of natural colors that also work well for a coyote. So I'm thinking like red mesa and adobe colors for the fur, turquoise eyes. What else could you get? Maybe even some elements of gold in there. Let's see. Send something. Don't know if it's safe for the server. Feel free to send it to me. I'll let you know if it is. Yeah, I'll take a look. It should... Just because I don't know what it is, I know I can't say off the bat. But, yeah. Probably. Like, I know for the Discord, general rule is, no NSFW quote unquote, but there's a few things where, say if there's like art. I don't know if I ever made any formal rules for like artistic nudity and things like that, but, at least things where, yeah, that's fine. Also, damn! Well, shucks. That's safe. Golly. That's where we have a drink redeem. Says no more. Yep, you're clear. I know there's... Beep. Ow. Hit me with a drink. But sorry, it is good to drink. Consume. Drink. Beepeth. Beepeth. The drink, it is rich in moisture. Daily redeem random drink. I might actually change that up a little bit. Because, you know, technically, drink and hydrate. I don't... Now, question for you guys. Since we do have the daily redeem as it is, are you thinking like 2 daily redeems? Because, you know, at that point, it's like I have the crystals you all are claiming with your daily check-ins. And then now, if you're claiming a drink, had to go for a Twilight-themed color with being bright orange, light purple, and all. Ooh. I'll also say, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like 2 daily redeems might be a bit much. Because I don't think I've seen anyone who's done 2. Also see if I can make an array to maybe randomize the redeems. As Parker also said, hey man, stretch your tail. That's before we get too kinky. Thank you for that. Mandy has her keychain. What? What'd I say? I mean, you don't want to get kinked up. You'll get kinky. That's why we have the redeem. It's like a safe word. Just remind you, okay, slam on the brakes. Take it easy. God, y'all suggest it's like I'm saying something sussy. Y'all seem to imply I'm saying something sussy. What y'all getting at? Yes, the safe word is apathy. That is the one. All dying in VC. Wait a tick. Have y'all actually been chilling on the VC the whole time, or is it which VC are you guys in? Finished a ref for a fake hair. Ooh, do show. Looking forward to seeing that. I was going to say Eris quenching everyone's thirst. Ah, and DM's one. Okay. Cool. It's like tracking what VC is everyone in, who's jumping between whose servers on a given day. Let you die in peace as a blushy mess. Just feeling flushed. Face is going flushed. DM asleep. You are dying in VC. Just as long as it's only a little death. You know, a big death is problematic. A little death is okay, though, as a treat. Just a little one. Just a little one. Just the tip. Oh. Arachnid. Okay. Of course, for anyone who's not seen right now. All right. Now, out of curiosity, any lore implications behind multiple eyes? Because, no, it's got a little bit of Steven Universe fusion effect. Okay. I like the vibe. It has kind of an ethereal, haunting quality. The name is Arachnid. Why the baby bottle? I don't know. Just felt appropriate at the time. Most Fae are very bug-coated, hence the spider vibe. Ah, okay. Interesting. I did not realize that with Fae, that they often tend to have some... They often tend to be associated with bug elements. Because I guess, this might be my ignorance. I was thinking kind of a bit of a druid vibe I'm used to with Fae. Face is so red, Nunny. Why? Cool off, Ash. You know, take a dip in the pool. Or a little cooling breath. To help you dive deeper into a dream. Chill unless something is happening. Going in your cowboy era, guys. Go the Coyote Dragon route. That is a fun one. Like, even there was someone who, getting passed around in raids, I should probably rephrase that. Following various raids where I'd seen someone who, I think he was a cowboy wolf. And one was streaming a game that actually looked like a lot of fun, so I had bookmarked that for later. But also, you know, who doesn't like being a cowboy? Who doesn't like just embodying that energy of the friend inside me? You just hear the freedom motif. You just hear those sounds from all around. Friend inside me. Friend inside me. That's more like Appalachian freedom motif, I guess. I feel like I'm going more banjos with that. All of a sudden, you're not making friend tea. You're making friend moonshine. Blue, we will get a spray bottle. Nani, what y'all doing? Cloak is also mycelium. Oh, okay, so getting a mushroom element as well. Parker, what you do? Haha, could never beat. Whoa! Ow. Thank you, Blue Rose. Making Chad Res a tomato. You're welcome. Oh, make Chad red as a tomato. Chad, you've been so good. I love seeing you whenever you come into my domain. You're all so good here in the lounge. You just sit nice and pretty. Oh, I love to see that smile. To see you close your eyes and just drift away. To hear the sound of your breath. To feel heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. The sound of life. The sound of a dreamer coming to life in their mind. It's so beautiful to see you like that. Smile for me. That's what I wanted to see. It sounds like you'd like a little extra guiding through your dreams. Perhaps? Someone to show you beautiful highs, miraculous lows, and the most colorful sights you can witness. You will feel color. You will smell tastes. You will hear lights. You will experience the most beautiful synesthesia of euphoria.
Good boy.
And I suppose you can call on me to be your guide dog along the way. Would you like that? Good. Was that sufficient? Oh. One. Oh my God, Geo. Heck, I did. Damn. Damn. And then also... So first, let me update a few things. Because, let's see. Get Geo in there. New folder. Well, shucks. And now one more. I'm gonna drop these in here because I know it'll take a while for them to update. There we go. Give you 20 more. I know, we brainstorming. We brainstorming to come up with some ideas. Let's see. So first of all, as I know, I just need to go ahead and update everything. First of all, Geo dropping this. Wowza. Like, oh my god. I feel like we've got some Beauty and the Beast energy here. That profile. Whoa. Whoa. We need to talk. Once I'm cool to start working on some more commissions again. In fact, let me make sure to update the fan art folder. Get that in there as well. Properties, add one more folder, because that is a new folder, a new directory. And boom. And also, then we got what Leona just dropped. Where is... There you are. So, we go forth with the comic. Day 1. Observe. Present the girl. The little girl. She is the sweetest girl. And finally, bat, 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 Bat. Oh my god. So much bat. Getting those in the rotation. I need to go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. Cause let's see. As we got Ares's latest work. Grab this from Ares. Puts hearing aids back. Oh, did you miss all that, Danny? Did you miss all that? Heck. Pity. Guess I'll have to do it again. No, I won't do it again. Had a streak of you not blushing. Well, you know, I'll just fueling your dreams. He didn't, don't trust him. Just know whenever I'm punking you, I will always do so innocently. If it ever actually does get too far, PPJ like, please Poppy, one more. Just for you. Just for you. Ow. Potassium. Ow. Please, we are a blushing mess. Oh my. Smacks me with a banana. Smacks you with potassium. Too much, boy. Potassium. No more potassium for you. And where was I? Where was I again? Ah, right, Nia-chan. There we go. Drop that in there. I need to go back and make sure I've got everything updated. How dare Teehee. Smiles big and wide. Where was I now? Did I drink? I shall drink. I shall consume. There we are. So much what I'm gonna get you. Y'all are... ow. Man, y'all just... I give you... soft, soothing growls. And you hit me with a banana. Can't believe you. Can't believe you. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. The things I do to fuel your dreams. Can't believe you. Can't believe it. You know what? Bye. I can't stay mad at you. Time for you to stop procrastinating and scamper off to dreamland. Fair enough. Fair enough. Giving me the cowboy humph. 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 Hit the limits? All right. Well, Geo, good night. Rest well. See you again soon. And Aries, since you got the good night, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away into the peaceful abyss of your mind, may you be at ease. May your mind open up to the most wonderful scape before you. Hold on to your dream and find a light to guide you back to the waking world. Be well, and until you return to this world, good night. Y'all really dying inside there? Let's see. In fact, wait, didn't Diem go to bed? Why is Diem in there? Bro, am I gonna have to like shoo you off to bed for when he's always angry at me? Like, bro, why are you up so late? Why are you streaming so late? I'm guiding y'all in your sleep. Oh my. He's asleep in VC. Let's see. I need to see actually how many... I need to see how many emotes I have still. Because I think I'm getting close to the max on Twitch for right now, but I think I can throw a few. Maybe it's time to add another one. Elia, hello my friend. How are you doing tonight? How is everything in the cafe? And for anyone who does not follow Elia Kaliua, very, very long time friend. Musician, dragon, and good guy. So hello, welcome in, rest, recharge. How you be tonight? You missed everyone egging me on to growl. And then everyone like, hey, bro, what you gotta do? No, don't stop that. Stop. Too much. Everyone blushing. No, stop. Mihai, it's not like I want to hear growls or anything. Baka. Chat so tsundere tonight. Everyone's so tsundere when they're drifting off. Danny, over there. Shut! Is it bad you want to make puppet? Ooh, actually, that would be really fun. Weren't expecting... I know, we have the two extremes, everyone. Hey, Cosmic Bard, it's been a minute. Yes, you did come in at a fun time. I don't know if you're... I don't think I had seen you in here when... Blue Rose all of a sudden said, all right, make chat blush. Danny just yeeting hearing aids. Just launching them like a projectile. Just like, nope, out you go. Oh my god. But yes, come on in, make yourself comfy. Chill, relax. We're just having an easy night tonight. Not gonna go too late, but you know, as long as you're finding some peaceful vibes to drift away Of course, I'm always, it's like every time I always go, oh yeah, you know, time to check out a game, time to, you know, play a demo, do something, but I mean, I think, honestly, y'all seem to enjoy just chilling out and chatting. Keeping me on my toes for all the crazy ideas we think up along the way. Then I need to lock in and get back to shorts. I took about 3 weeks off. I've been a little busy. Feeling a little tired too. Do think, well, I'll say I'm always happy to do some fun stuff. So in case there's a character who needs a voice, hit me up. I'm working with someone on a charity collab right now. So actually, I do plan to do a little ASMR for charity. But also trying to find some fun things as well. So, you know, depending on what y'all got in mind, hit me up. Chat says no. Mihai, let's chill. Ah, yes. Chill in Zetaplex. Everyone's favorite pastime. Where everyone really does just chill, gets ice cream, just sits down and vibes, as you do. I know. When I'm looking at getting a few things for sensory triggers, because at that point, I'll be able to lock in a bit more and also just change the vibe of this place a little bit whenever I do those. Since I know ASMR is sensory ASMR is a much more intimate experience, where it's like getting a massage, where you're listening to things that'll have various effects to stimulate different parts of the mind in a very hypnotic way. It's quite fascinating, to me at least. Before I end up on another tangent, Naya-chan, may you have a beautiful night. May you have sweet dreams. And as you drift away into a peaceful abyss, may you be at ease, and may your mind open up to the most wonderful scapes in front of you. Dream well. May your way be full of worms. Worms that you love. Loving worms. Earworms even. And may that worm, a sweet little guy, guide you back to the waking world. A glowworm even, maybe. So until you return to this world, good night. It really is interesting that I know I'm actually curious. I want to throw out a poll to y'all, because I do want to understand what some of you all want for your dreams. Please answer honestly, because I would like to know with y'all. What are your feelings on ASMR? I know we do need to talk about that, because just getting some ideas. But yeah, please answer honestly. No judgment, but I am interested to know what kind of things you do enjoy. Or if it is just straight up, no, you don't like this whatsoever. Because I know some people, they do find the auditory sensations just feel weird and uncomfortable. Don't listen to much. Sensory ASMR is where you're using various things as triggers. So like if you were to like moving your hands or lip smacking. Things where you can find ways to make different sounds for people to hear. That is not speech-driven. Yes, like rain noise is something that would fall under sensory ASMR. So you all, because I see what you all prefer most. Wax cracking, or there's one artist I follow where he uses stress balls, and they have a really satisfying, which is really good. Okay, so y'all do love roll. Noted. Thank you. Just understanding the flavor that y'all like the most. But especially with headphones, where it can really accomplish things where it'll hit certain frequencies or apply different pressure, so it can give the sensation of actual massage sensations, or other hypnotic things like rain, underwater sounds, gentle winds. Would you mind forwarding that to me again, Blue Rose? Because I apologize. I remember you sending that, but now I'm like, oh God, I forget when it was that you would include. Oh yeah, that's right. For the concepts. That's right. Not weird mouth noise ASMR. No, that's fair. Because mouth... I had a visitor to this place way back who... Show of hands, who's read Catcher in the Rye? And hello, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Welcome in. Bones cracking, right? Do ASMR, I get run over by a car. Oh my God. Yes. None of y'all are allowed to be self-destructive. That's my job. Gets run over by a car. So, Catcher in the Rye, main character, Holden Caulfield, who is a disillusioned teen who's just so frustrated with the world, the people around him, the artifice of it all. And he has two kinds of people that he especially hates and rants about. And this is a severely depressed teen who he's, leaving school early. He's doing terribly in his classes. By all modern definitions, he's depressed as hell. But he describes people as... excuse me for 1 second. Let me see what's happening. I think something weird... One moment, let me make sure. I think something weird is happening. One moment. Just troubleshooting this. Squirrel brain. Why is that not working? Let me bring up my alert box for a second. It's apparently working. Ash was just mentioning it's not playing back out loud. I'll test that later, because I think it should be okay. I think a sound or two might have gotten lost. Because at least I do have the channels working. But I'll see what's happening, because that is...
Welcome, Dreamer.
And thank you for following, Dream Cream. Make yourself comfortable. Now, question, did you all hear Did you all hear that right there, where Dream Cream had followed? You did hear that, okay. So I'll check. Something might have happened with one of the redeems where it might have just gotten misset. And again, welcome, by the way. Make yourself comfortable. We've been talking ASMR tonight. So talking about whether people are interested in either like some sensory things or roleplay content. Poll sound is gone. Yeah, that one, I'll double check what happened, because that one I might have... Not sure what happened if it's not going right now. I'll see what it is that might have happened. Self-destruct, bones cracking. Right. Where was I? Holden Caulfield. So for me, it's all, I control everything through StreamerBot. So I might have just forgotten to set up one of my sounds recently. Let me even take a peek at that. Poll. Because every now and then there's one that I do forget about. Play sound, something accomplished, sound file to play, use file name, application default. So yeah, that one might have just gotten lost in the mix. Every now and then, one of them does act up a little bit. Never mind, it's the sub noises. So you're saying the sub noises. So poll sound is gone, bits and subs were not working. So let's test that, actually. Can you hear this? Oh, that is not playing. Interesting, interesting. Why are you not playing? Application default... What happened? Enjoy the Mooba while we troubleshoot. Got that output done. Let's try that one more time, see if that did anything. Really? Interesting. I'll see what's going on with that, because that is unusual. Play sound, because there's nothing different.
Welcome, dreamer.
That works. Excuse me all for a second. Weird. I don't know why that is not playing. Interesting, interesting. Alright, I'll test that later. Not going to keep y'all here while I'm fiddling with the alert box. So, Cosmic Bard, you did hear that test. So you did just hear the test for that right there. So, I guess I'll do one more test. Did you hear that? Son of a digit. What is going on? Yeah, I'll figure out what's going on. Thank you for letting me know, though. I'll get it fixed. Not that big of an issue. But yeah, good to know for troubleshooting. Where was I? Holden Caulfield. Yeah. So there was someone who had come to this world at one time. And Holden Caulfield used to rant about two types of people that really bothered him. Phonies which were individuals who were trying to make like someone they were not, and just inauthentic people in general. And the other kind of people were closet slobs. And closet slobs are people who would put on a guise that, they try to act like they dress good, they act polite in regular society. But if you ever saw their place or how they are when people aren't normally looking, it's like the meme of Max Goof and Roxanne, where he's looking at an absolute trashed place going, "Damn, bitch, you live like this?" And I use this as an example because this was someone who visited this place and will probably never visit this place again. But this person had a habit of chewing with their mouth open. Constantly. Incessantly. And it was maddening because you would hear every sound. I'm not going to replicate it because it was genuinely disgusting. Listening to them chewing like a cow. So you just hear the mouth smacks. You hear the food. You hear them take a potato chip and eat it, thinking like they're fucking Laito Amage from Death Note. And this person, as they're just eating and chewing like a cow, chewing curd, and then belching into a microphone. Endless, disgusting sounds. And you look at it going, you're gross. Why do you have no tact that you're deliberately aiming for your microphone when you belch and not even excusing yourself? It's like you're even forcing the belch because it's even this pathetic but just gross enough one that it is disgusting in its sound. And then chewing with your mouth open endlessly, always eating in front of a microphone. And this person, like they cared. I'm going to subtweet them. I'm going to shame them and say they're an anime actor. Filthy, disgusting, and I know they used to work with that voice actor that I sound like, and he visited this person's studio, and it was filthy, disgusting. Built a computer for this person. Absolute pigpen. They had a computer that had so much grime in it that it was... I can't describe it any farther. They had never cleaned their computer in a literal decade. Absolute disgusting person. And, greasy hair, did not take care of themselves. Of course, look good at anime conventions whenever they're invited to it. But I knew, talking about ASMR, that voice actor I sound like, it was something that sent him off on it was such a negative sound trigger to hear someone just chewing with their mouth open, because you can imagine the mouth smacks, the sounds, that everything, it just sounds visceral and gross. And this is that kind of negative ASMR that I know Ash was mentioning, where it's like eating disgusting things and things that it sounds gross. I don't know. I don't know a way to describe it beside someone like that who is filthy and sounds filthy. And I don't like unpleasant sensations. My entire world is here to present a pleasant sound, a pleasant vision, a pleasant scent, whatever it is that helps you be at peace. And someone chewing like a fucking cow, belching on microphone. Disgusting. Disgusting! Disgraceful, despicable, disgusting. Yuck. So don't be like that person. Mouth smack sounds are not fun. You get a little mouth smackiness. Obviously, like you can hear. Time for a little drink, by the way. Dishonor upon their family. Yes, they're an anime actor. Ooh woo. As a cow, you would like to say cows do have manners. Trust, yes. I respect that. Actually, now you got me curious, Stream Cream. Let's see, let's take a little bit. Ooh. Dig the aesthetic, by the way. I was going to say, if you don't mind me asking, pre-debut or just been a while since you had streamed? See some snake bites. See, we got the eyes covered. Okay, okay. Draw and play Genshin. Okay. Just taking a little peeksy since you had mentioned that you were a cow, so I was taking a little look at while calming down from my rant. Just checking out your channel right there. Doodle from time to time. Gotcha. Noted. Noted. And play Silk Song. Okay. So, yeah. No disrespect to cows, because there are some... I know there are some people who style themselves very nicely. And just thinking of what I could have... Someone who chews with their mouth open. Silk Song in your YouTube recommendation again. Oh, nice. I'll say, seeing the fringe over the eyes like that, if you know Leo Valorane, who broski happens to be a Laparine dolphin, and reminds me a little bit of his aesthetic, where you only ever get a very slight peek at Leo's eyes. Love pink a little too much. Will get along well. Pink and Dreamcore, yes. This is a world where Dreamcore is very welcome. So says the Dream Dragon. Make me into a puppet, I shall be Muppet me. I'm curious. Who... Do I fit one of the Muppets? If so, who? Muppet Mihai. Am I like the high-strung Kermit trying to make sure the show goes on? Am I the young ingenue Miss Piggy about to kick someone's ass if I don't get into the next show? Bernie, tell them I want into that movie! Or is there someone else? Caught attention at pink. Yes. Pink is a very nice color when it's used well. I feel like I tend to lean a bit more magenta, but I do like having some pinks in there. Monster mixed with Fozzie. Oh my god. Am I Fozzie? Turn right at the fork in the road. Oh my god, you're serious. Miss Piggy. Ah, yes, the most beautiful, young, and... I'll think of an adjective later. Ingenue. Ah, yes, mes chérie. You may witness my presence. Really? Y'all saying Fozzie? Y'all saying Fozzie? I'm just that much of a derp with my humor. Okay. Okay. Monster. Now, do you mean animal? Or am I mixing him up with someone else that you mean by monster?
Mihai, get the banana.
What the hell?
Oh, potassium.
Oh my god. Can't believe y'all. Can't believe y'all. Okay, meaning animal. I'm that wild. Interesting. Just playing drums for Dr. Teeth in the... Putting a collar on me like an animal. Can't believe him. Can't believe him. Just banging on them drums with Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. I love Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Man, it's so funny that they come from that hippie era. And all of them are so hippie, Cody. You know, just all high out of their minds. And I'm trying to think, how else do I describe the Electric Mayhem? But that they're still hilarious 40, 50 years after they were originally created. Jim Henson, just his cast of characters. That's for the Marcus voice from earlier. Ah, yes. A ruby kiss for a very deserving guest. Here, drink up. It's on the house. Imitating that voice actor I sound like. One of his roles from Once Upon a Lifetime ago. So Fozzie, interesting. I am a goober with dorky humor. Interesting. Okay, noted. Noted. I guess it's better than something like Sam the Eagle where it's like, that's not American. No. Such distasteful. So, like the goobers, oh, you know, a little humor to lull you into your sleep. Get a smile on your face before you close your eyes. Get you dreaming of happy thoughts. Because it's all about figuring out how to guide the mind to where you're able to just rest. And you know, what better way than setting course with some happy dreams? Ads, oh no. Oh, you missed them. You missed the Marcus bit then. Sag. Lorb. I'm gonna see if I can add something that's a better alert, because I do have my ad countdown, but I haven't fully set up how to alert it where it's like, oh hi, go take an aesthetic pee-pee break. Ads will be playing for about 2 or 3 minutes. Be Fozzie, but Miss Piggy! It seems the chat is divided. Am I indeed the beautiful starlet of Hollywood? Oh! My Kermie, will you come to my debut? Oh, I look forward to seeing the puppet making. You know, puppets are so much fun. If you've ever seen a puppeteer at work, whether you're looking at a classic artist like Shari Lewis, who sadly, it's been nearly 30 years since she passed on, but bringing the world lamb chop, and she was an icon of her time, and where now you have modern Jim Henson performers. Like, if anyone's seen Jaden LeBron, where he's done some collabs with Brandon Rogers and done some Hell Show stuff, but master puppeteer. Gotta be up at 6:30 and it's 3:40. Mood. Of course, do get some rest before it gets me too late. I don't think I'll keep you all up too late. I might keep this a little bit of a shorter one, but puppets are so cool. Homie Sea of Stars, the creation, the performance, yes. Puppeteering, it really is such amazing work. And the artistry, if you might have seen some people where they will even create puppets or marionettes that have such human-like movements, or seeing the tech that goes into them. Like, if anyone had seen how Big Bird was operated, so Carol Spinney, or Carl, I forget if it was Carol or Carl, how I pronounced it, but Carol Spinney, who was the puppeteer for Big Bird for generations, and seeing the way in which he would suit up and be able to control things so that one hand was controlling Big Bird's mouth, one hand was controlling Big Bird's right arm, since he was gesturing with the right arm, and the way that they pulled off, the way that he pulled off making him look as lifelike as he did. Yes. Yeah, like Big Bird was controlled with someone, was a full suit. I forget, I want to say Snuffy probably had 2 performers controlling him for the front and the back, like a Chinese dragon kind of setup. I'd have to go back and check that one, though, so don't quote me on that one. Let's see. Yeah, there's so much in puppets and animatronics. So let's say you also might see the Rockafire Explosion, who the creator, the puppets he created. Ooga booga, bonjour, Tuxel. Rocky from Project Hail Mary, you believe, is a puppet. I still need to see Project Hail Mary. I know Laura's been really, I think she had a watch along with some of y'all. Her Project Hail Mary, if I remember correctly, not too long ago. I know that week it was feeling quite zonked out. Yes. String puppet, or one that Sticks control his hands. Oh, that's interesting. Am I a marionette? Now you got me curious. Me just be a little puppet that just pops in, going, "Hey there, it looks like you're looking sad. How about I make you happy? Don't worry, just smile. I'll guide you along. Haha." All of a sudden, I'm like splitting the difference between what I think is almost like a cartoon character voice, and then of course going into Deku voice. "Hey, don't be sad. I don't want you to be sad. I want to see a smile on your face so when you go into your dreams, you can be as happy as you can be, and you can grow up to be a great hero one day. Even if you got like that sad baby girl energy of being 40, totally depressed and totally dateable according to the internet, I want to make sure you go to bed with a smile on your face. So cheer up. Dream of puppies and kitties." And then turns around. "I'm a failure. No one ever goes in their dreams happy after I talk to them. Oh well, at least I tried. I'll just escape from this world, never be seen again. Man, I'm so sad. I'm totally milking this moment because the animators don't want to include another scene." So far and so forth. And Zora, may you have a beautiful night, have sweet dreams, and as you drift away into the peaceful abyss of your mind, be at ease, rest well, find a guiding light back to the waking world, and until you return to this world, good night. Do not remind me that was part of your name. I mean, Deku voice is such a meme. No disrespect to Justin Brider, but it's one of those things that because it's like people who do Lois Griffin, where the default anime character protag, where it's like, oh yeah, I totally sound like an anime character protag, because it's just been so calcified that is a choice that a lot of directors will just go, okay, that's what I want for the main character. Done. Deadpool Master, welcome. Make yourself comfortable on the other side. I know. Poor Deku. All this Deku slander. Just because he's got anime protag voice. Because, before Deku, it was Yugi. And before Yugi, it was Ash Ketchum. Pokeball, go! When you and your friends play Dang It Ron Paul, you do the Deku voice for Makoto. Oh my god. No shame. No shame. Oh my god. Just all the Deku voices. Everyone doing Deku voice. It's like everyone's own personal hell. Just everyone suddenly switches into Deku voice. I'll say though, My Hero Academia was a good series. I still have a lot to read through. But you think, yeah, no, they totally would. I know that character's voice actor. He was inspired by Steven Universe, but Deku happened to be a very convenient same vibe. His hero's journey was very similar to Deku's. At least trying to do that. Pity his creators didn't feel the same way, but that's another story. Stopped after season 5. Really? Split all the characters between ourselves, share Makoto does the speaking, and he makes Makoto aggressively Scottish. Oh my god, it's like the Scottish Pokemon trainer. Oh, what a lovely girl. Get to fuck, you posh prick! You want to take him on Pokemon Fight or not, you cunt? Love the character, love the show and MHA, introduce you to anime, but the character doesn't really resonate. That's fair.
Welcome, dreamer.
No. I know that actor, it was very deliberate that he was inspired by Steven Universe. And welcome, Void Knight. Make yourself comfortable. Chillax. Enjoy. I know, when he saw some of the mannerisms and just kind of what he wanted to bring, where it's childlike wonder, a little bit disconnected, and, you know, very just full of whimsy. So that was in his heart when he came up with that. He told me some stories of how things went with that one. Particularly since, unfortunately, Steven Universe energy was not desired. They wanted a punching bag. Early butters. I empathize with how much that voice actor hated Butters. Because it wasn't Butters who's allowed to be goofy and random at some point. It was Butters who's just there to be a bully target. It was unfortunate. I empathize with how much it affected his heart, what he was hoping to tell with stories. But that's a story for another day. If you ever fall out of love with what a creator is doing, you always have the power to adopt them and bring them into a new world. So, that's the wonderful power of art, is you can always draw inspiration. One thing that kills you with the MHA fandom was an ASMR VA who was toxic. Oh dear, now you almost got me curious as to who that was. I assume, now you mean in the fandom, or do you mean one of the actual VAs? Because I don't think I remember any of the VAs, at least from what I've heard from MHA, having been assholes. Or creepazoids. But it is good to know for keeping an eye out for that, because then... Fandom, okay. Because there... I won't pull the topic in that direction. There's certainly a lot of predators and creeps who work in entertainment. But... you get... I was going to say, I need to check out Orion's stuff, because I feel like I know Orion's channel. Golly, those eyes. Those peepores. And that is totally Mamma Mia. Oh my god, he's part of... I'm embarrassed. We're literally part of the Midnight Stars together. I need to get to know my crew a bit better. As I'm hanging out with Corbell and Misty, and then lurking in a few people's streams. I hadn't got to Orion, but I was just noting, broski, if anyone is familiar, there's one artist, what is their name? Artist who's known for doing very sexy male VTuber art, though. Profile picture. GT Dune. Oh, I might be wrong. Because I think Amamiya. Or Amami Mia, that might be it. I need to double check. You will see this artist has done a lot of male VTuber pinup work, though. Like, I know Croc, Leo Valerain. I honestly forget. I think Konatide. Seen a bunch. But has a very noticeable style, and usually very beach-themed with the work. Yeah. And hello, Sugar Mama. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable. You think you know who they are for Orion, or someone else? Make sure I'm not crossing the streams with conversation, Ash. But yeah, so Orion... Ash said he told me without saying... Orion. Unless I'm, like, crossing the streams with a little bit of squirrel brain. Organize your thoughts, y'all. Otherwise, you'll end up in a crazy tangle. During the ASMR convo. Someone in the MHA fandom who is a creep is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you think you know who they are. Yeah. Just watch your backs. Make sure no one's trying to... Well... Just, you know... Be careful. As I'm seeing what everyone's been dropping in, so... There is Dream Creams. Oh, that was like... Okay, I kind of dig the onesie. Alright. First night in the pillow fort. Nice. Nice. So yeah, I guess I'll have to hang out, because I know the Midnight Stars points down below at the team. There's all of us come together for bringing dreams and gentle vibes that help you disappear into the night. Thank you, Ash. Fortunately, I don't know them, but good to know for keeping an eye out. But, so there's two groups of the Midnight Stars where they're usually either singers or night and dream performers. So yeah, Ariane is one of the singers. Interesting. Okay. Maybe gonna stream once you're home. Okay, alright. Picking up the vibe for the late night vibes, eh? Alright. I think I'll take a hydrate. That sounds like a good idea. Huh. Don't know when that will be, though. Fair. No, that's definitely fair. Because I think... Surprise, Void, go home early. Well, yes. Go home. Rest your soul. Rest yourself for another adventure. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't want to think about toxic individuals too much, but... You know, if there ever is anyone that needs to be avoided... Well... I'll do what I can to help keep you all safe. Fortunately, I know y'all are good souls here. We don't have any creepazoids welcome in this place. Yeah, get back into... Yeah, definitely get back... Excuse me, into streaming. Partner is the car... But yes, Silly Goblin, because I know as you've been working on your 3D models, and I feel like you've dropped some stuff... I'm trying to think if you had been dropping some things... Because I know you were hanging out in Peachy's stream, and I feel like I'd seen you posting some stuff in Laura's Discord. But correct me if I'm wrong. Eris, no. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. But you're the good kind of creep, Eris. It's like... I don't know. I was trying to think of it. Thank you, Max. Yay. I was trying to think of how to be cheeky with that. The Radiohead reference... I forget how the melody goes, so I apologize for butchering it. Swamp hat kind of weirdo. That's evocative. Good weirdos are appreciated. You know, the kind where we all of a sudden will end up on some esoteric kind of topic, and it's just, yes, how did we end up on that subject? I don't know. But... Main thing was the Minecraft mod pack, right. How you were working on that. You were working on some Hightail mods. Which I'd be curious, because, you know, there is someone who I remember seeing. I think he was working on a... What was he working on? He was working on an entire 3D VTubing system. I forget his name off the top of my head. I gotta go back and check. But how it's cool to see dev streams sometimes, where you're watching someone go through the process of all their creative work. The good weirdos stick together, right? Yeah, I'll try to think up his... I forget his stream, because I know I do follow him on one of the sites. What does... I followed him not too long ago. Might as well, since I'm... Might as well look it up, since all of a sudden I'm distracted right now. Let's see. Farther down, below the friend lock crew. Drawing a blank. Ah, Proto-Wolf. So, dropping that in. Proto-Wolf is a game dev who he often is streaming a lot of his work with some of his 3D World stuff. So I was thinking maybe his stuff might provide a little inspiration. Return from writing lore for some Danganronpa. Oh, okay. Did it fill you with despair? Summons Junko Enoshima, who just won't die. Working on an updated version of the monster from... Okay. Oh, hey, Lustrous Silver. How you be tonight? Didn't see you lurking there. But, hi. Yes, please do rest. I think probably I'll get ready to send y'all on off to somewhere soon. Do a little survey, see who is... Oh, hi, Ski-Bee. How you be, dude? What's going on? It's been a minute. Hi. Oh, man, my mind is... I apologize. I've had a little bit of squirrel brain tonight, just kind of bouncing around, going, ayo. Yeah, that is fair. Because I know sometimes the boring parts, it's like you're trying to work through a problem and you just kind of want to lock in where you can't really... doesn't feel like you can even make entertainment out of it. Because you're just going, okay, I'm getting some null reference exception or something breaking with the coding that's just like, pfft. Guess who's the one who decided to work on a rigged animation illustration? Oh, L2D. Are you doing some, like a live 2D illustration, Juxel? Ooh. Okay. I can dig it. Yeah, probably no. So, who is it going to be, and are they going to have jiggling Booba and or Mooba? Because that's a trend right now, is that someone recently has released a small app that is like a Babby's first live 2D animation, and of course, so everyone is using it for Mooba, Booba, and Bulge jiggling. I think some butt jiggling too. I might have seen butt jiggling. Did I see butt jiggling? I know I saw belly jiggling. I might have seen butt jiggling. It's been going all around Twitter. Or I'm sorry, X. I'm never actually going to call it that. Hey, yo. Some scintilla... oh my god. Some big old Bara Incineroar scintilla tail. Scandalous. Well, what's that now? Oh. It's so funny. So as we're talking to other VTubers tonight, Almantas, he is an old man who likes old things. And Almantas is he's a former college professor and loves discussing all sorts of just scholarly topics. And so knowing his aesthetic, and then he'll be doing calligraphy. So knowing his aesthetic, knowing his taste, and then he's got the fan service exploding Booba Just the shirt ripping Mooba thing. Excuse me for one sec. Have a sneak peek. I know. Tuxel just dropping some blessed content. Let's see. Bring that in for the Tuxel piece. Dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. Because I'll show y'all what Tuxel's been working on. So, of course, for anyone who is following Deltarune, when it was Deltarune tomorrow, I know, ASMR keyboard. Y'all know I love giving you keyboard ASMR. But, so, Tuxel, who's been working on a little something. So, you remember those adorable little caw-caws? Those adorable little guys? They just show up and they go, nyan, nyan. No. Hands you a little caw-caw. Damn! I gotta figure out how to get that, because of course, you know, Toby Fox actually recorded the caw-caw voiceover, and so you're listening to a 30-something-year-old little white dog going, and it's being pitched up, so it then sounds like, no, no, no. No. So kawaii. But yes, so now you got a little guy, little caw-caw shows up. And hello, cornstarch. All right, I think I can sneak it up again. Where are you at? There you are. Right up front. Was wishing your partner good night. What did you come back to? A caw-caw. An adorable little guy. You just hear, as I present you, you hear voices in your left and right ear. A song from my people. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Hands you this. Another vocal stim for real. Oh, GBT dubs. Great. But yes. Oh, little too dark. Well, do not worry. We shall keep you company through the darker than dark. Do not worry. Yes, indeed. Y'all can get your feels of the 4 gigabytes of booba. Put away, little caw-caw. Go be a good little boyo. Get all the head pats. Get beckoned to get the head pats. I swear, best enemy character of Deltarune Chapter 5. Just hands down. Just so cute. So cute. Little burb. Wow. Hitting me with a collar. That's where we're winding down. Can't believe you. Can't believe you. Y'all and whoever sent us to, because it's an out. Ooh. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's gonna be a bit of a long walk. A casket. An arachnid, a spider. A graveyard. Let's see. Who could we look at sending y'all to? Who do we venture out to as we drive deeper? Oh. Ooh, we got some fun options. What do you mean, Teehee? Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Me, of course. Let's see. And oh, look, waifus. Oh my. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am Mihai Zetta. I am the Dream Dragon. Welcome to the Zettaplex, your escape from it all. Welcome, everyone, from Succubae's realm. Make yourself comfortable, chillax, and just know that as long as you wish to stay, it'll only cost you a memory. So funny thing, Succubae, I was actually getting ready to raid out, and I was about ready to poll everyone as I was just putting your name down. So I hope you had a good time playing Cyberpunk, and for anyone who is not familiar with Succubae, go check out her stuff. We've known each other from another world, but go check out her stuff. She's got a fun vibe. Might even have some surprises in the mix coming up soon. Smiles big and wide. But I'll leave you to share the details of those. So much for that raid option, but of course, make yourself comfortable. Everyone chillax. I think we'll go for a little longer then. I'll hold off on things. I'll cancel that poll. Smiles big and wide, indeed. So we've just been chilling, having a little cozy chaos tonight. We were talking about ASMR and also, what the heck else were we talking about? I don't remember. My mind just stopped. Yes, I was going to say, Ash, so I know Succubae has been doing some Cyberpunk recently. She does a lot of Cyberpunk, Marvel Rivals, a lot of horror content, a lot of Resident Evil. So in case you're looking to check out her stuff, and I know she's been streaming pretty regularly, so a lot of nights for the last few weeks. You with the cowboy, to your hair getting in your face. I'm like, what's going on, Max? You gonna scrap? I know you do like the eye covering bangs. So are you gonna be scrapping the bangs? I was gonna say, in your case, I think you do normally have visible bangs, but I know some of your boyos you do have hair swoops. But yeah, of course. So it's funny. I've been every time. There's what was I gonna say? I've been teasing playing a game for the last few streams, and because I tend to play things very fast and loose, usually about 3 hours in, I'm like, oh yeah, that game we're gonna play. Yeah, I think we're just gonna chill for the night. Because sometimes it's just fun to talk. Just vibe, enjoy the evening. Talking about some language stuff like, silly. Somehow we got on the subject of silly things in Texas, how there's just extra funny place in the waking world where there's just different letters that get added in where all of a sudden it's like, why? How do you get Peternalis turning into Pertinalis? I don't know. Hate to raid and run? Oh, by all means, please. No, dude, actually sleep. So please do rest. And anyone, if you are interested in checking out Succubae's content, linked it up above. Ooh, stretch. That sounds like a good calm. But yeah, she likes doing a lot of horror and thriller games, Marvel Rivals, Cyberpunk, but also stretch my tail before it gets to be tensed up. As I said, we can't have too many kinks. Otherwise, then we gotta go do the test. There we are. Stretch out your tails. Let me see those tails. Every tail you got. Whether it's your tail, whether it's someone else's tail, grab them by the tail and shake that tail. There we go. We got Scintilla tail, we got Floral tail, we got Ash tail. We got J tail. Any more tails? I was gonna say we got whiskey dingo mouth. Have I seen the summer? Oh my god. We got Tuxel tail. We got my tail. We got my tail. We got my tail. Have I seen the summer outfits? Holy heck. Marvel Rivals is an equal opportunity. Marvel Rivals really said gender equality. It is an equal opportunity Gooner game. And I respect them for that. Because, alright, so you get Scarlet Witch, you get Rogue, then you get Gambit. Damn! And all of a sudden you keep going, you get Deadpool. Damn! And then you get Captain America and Daredevil summer skins where I'm just like, whoa. Okay, men, step it up. This is what everyone wants. Give it to them. Ah, there we go. We got Cowtails, we got the whole line of goobs, we got Lord Goob, we got Sin Goob, we got Blue Rose Goob, we got J Goob, we got Floral Goob. Oh. Evdo, who's Evdo? Oh, I know that one, yep, Oh my god. Bisexual Awakening game for real, though. I mean, Marvel Rivals, even y'all have probably seen the meme at this point of Captain America's summer skin where bro has so much meat. If you catch my drift, the fact that people are laughing because his bulge clips through a seat when he sits down. And at that point, it's just, that's such a deliberate choice. And you know what? Good on the devs. You don't even need any mods for that. Marvel, they just say everyone's hot. Make everyone hot. Of course, that's the trade-off, is, if, as Angel just said there, I'm in danger. My family's gonna tease me to death, which, okay, fair enough. Why not, though? Funny thing is all of a sudden, like, if you'll get, I'm just imagining you'll get either someone, you'll be playing Marvel Rivals, you'll get your grandmother or grandfather's like, oh, well, hey, chicka bump bump, wouldn't mind myself a little taste of that. Oh, nani? His American flag is on full mast. Holy heck, Gabrowski is a shower. But again, equal opportunity.
Welcome, dreamer.
And thank you for the follow, the Catman. I hope you're enjoying yourself as we're talking about Gooner games all of a sudden. Marvel Rivals, Genshin and ZZZ. Bloody hell, some of the designs from that game. I just remember hearing when some of the recent characters that were released in Genshin and ZZZ, recent meaning the last years, just hearing some very close acquaintances and visitors barking with excitement. Ah, yes. Everyone singing the Ow. Hi, Galaxy Wolfstar. Speaking of Bazumis, I'm sorry, the joke is there. You just got everyone. They see Captain America. They see his flag at full mast. And they just go, please rise for the national anthem. What? Ow! Well, now that I have a concussion. Please rise for the national anthem. Oh, say. America. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, Galaxy Wolfstar, there you are. I feel like y'all who have green, you're easy to spot. People who love green, you really love green. Cap got Cap got frickin' everything. Holy heck. Captain America, when they designed his skin, it's like they're taking all of the character customizer traits. It's like a piece of shit scalper grabbing every box of Pokemon cards to have everything, and they just equipped them all on him. They gave him the booba, they gave him the cake, they gave him the Bro thick. Bro got everything. Which, by the way, speaking of Bazumis, here you go. Enjoy. You're welcome. 4 gigabytes. Yeet. And Yüksel, ah yes, around flies the little fox. Around she goes, up on an adventure, floating away. He got a sword for his shield, that's what people are saying. Holy, yeah, for real. Your larynx. So yeah, you don't even need mods for Marvel Rivals to be comically spicy. It's like just pick your character, bite your lip, and pour yourself a glass of Moscato. Enjoy, taste, experience. It's all there. Or perhaps a glass of milk. I don't judge either way. Might take the bangs out, but leave them be. Still working on different hairstyles. I see. Okay, getting fwopped with your IRL hair. I got you. Really, Blue Rose? No one actually meets your taste. Well, that's heartbreaking. Because I will say, going off of your Boyo... Now, would you say your Boyo Dusk represents your taste? I think the answer is yes, but I want to make sure. And thank you, Catman. Yeah, so I got a little fan art gallery that I usually keep running whenever we're just kind of hanging out and chatting like this, so a lot of different work from wonderful people here. So, got all sorts of artists and who do fan art, and do original stuff. Gambit is aesthetically pleasing, but not a wooga. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Because that's... Now, I feel like that's even an interesting way of the appeal if you feel something is aesthetically pleasing, but not a wooga. So it... Interesting how that kind of splits the difference of an appealing character's... Huh. So Peter Parker is your... Okay. Peter Parker for your taste. Okay, noted. Size-wise... Maybe hair-wise, no. So you're saying... And just make sure, you're saying Blue Rose, that Dusk, like his aesthetic with hair, the aesthetic of his hair is not your style. You just characterized him to have this aesthetic. You also don't like Gambit. You know, who was cast to play Gambit in Marvel Rivals? Oh boy, Angel's going like, I'm noticing a pattern with the Wolf Boys. Let's see. Who? Okay, so it is his X-Men 97 voice actor as well, AJ Locascio. Interesting. Just not your flavor, Cher. Not that much of a fan of how Gambit talks, I see. While I'm sure Rogue will be happy to definitely take him off your hands. If you don't want Gambit, Rogue will definitely grab Gambit. I'm sure there's some people who'll be grabbing Gambit in different ways, but you know. That's some sinner talk. I'm not sure we want to bring up that much sin in this early in the night. Neither is not your fair, but still, okay. So Blue Rose, you like long hair. Okay. So something that's like shoulder or maybe upper back length. I gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, now that Cajun accent that Gambit does, I was thinking about that for a second, because if you do hear a really thick Cajun accent like, I forget what's his name who played him in the Deadpool movie, but where Broski there was trying to go for a very authentic, very thick Cajun accent, where it was... They joked about the vocal coach because of how thick of a Cajun accent it was, which definitely is difficult to make out unless you know what to listen for. And I feel like AJ Locasio, he splits the difference. Yeah. In general, very heavy accents, you gotta know what to listen for. And that's where you can get into intelligibility. That's just, it's like the fun, but also the pitfall of accents. Because I certainly love just being able to listen in to how people talk, but you have some where you'll have some shifts, like some varieties of Spanish where they'll start dropping certain consonants. I know Elia has talked a little bit about this, of some varieties of Spanish where you have Español, which turns into Español. They drop the S. It's just a variety where they go, we know what you mean. Keanu Reeves, long hair, okay. Maybe a little longer. Gotcha. Probably like his Johnny Silverhand aesthetic, I'm guessing is. But a little longer, you said. For some reason, my mind was also thinking of Prince Zuko. And the memes of, Prince Zuko, your hair. No. Prince Zuko, you're out of control. Your hair, it's too much. See him just flaunting these long hair, luscious locks. Yeah, because Cajun can get very thick, and then you have some varieties, like some different types of Texan accents versus, say, your deep South accents, where you'll get soupy but more slower than what you'd hear with Cajun, because Cajun can talk pretty fast still. Rest in peace, adult Zuko. I mean, Broski apparently is turning out good for the movie. Everyone who's memeing on Zuko, where it's like either his bisexual and or extremely socially awkward response where he's like judging the guy's handsomeness based on his cheekbone structure. And he's like, he is handsome. Take a look at his face. You see his cheekbones. Everyone just staring at him awkwardly. What? Oh, Zuko, you socially awkward mess. To date, one of my favorite characters in fiction. I love Zuko as a character. Just those moments where you go from that, or of course, original Avatar, The Last Airbender, where you get such wonderful lines, and props to Dante Bosco for being an absolute legend of voiceover. But where you get his, that's rough, buddy. Or, I was trying to think of one of his other iconic lines. As I said, I'll be curious when the movie actually does come out, because I've not watched anything beside a few of the leaks. Just a few of the leak scenes. But, because, more of a curiosity. But it did whet the appetite of, ooh, okay, this will be fun to see in full. But just the comedy of the interpretation where it's like, is this bisexuality? Is this awkward? I mean, Zuko is like so comically awkward that the matter-of-factness by which he says it, which I even heard some discourse that there were some people who even thought maybe there's a little bit of some autism coding in there, although I think what I'd seen as the general consensus is more so just no, he's extremely sheltered and not adjusted to life. So it's more just social awkwardness. Gotta cross a cross traffic does not stop. Uh-oh. I mean, adult Toph has no chill. It's interesting seeing how some series, like Steven Universe and like Avatar: The Last Airbender, the censors wouldn't let them say exactly what was going on, but they find ways around it. And the fact that Toph has as many... The fact that Toph has the half-children that she does, Toph got around. She just wanted the life to be free and not have to be beholden to anyone. And then, you know, she eventually retires and goes off and becomes a hermit. Tough, everyone. IRL hair, long, currently wet. Oh, I will say long, wet hair. That is not fun. Definitely nice to get a hair dryer whenever it gets soaked, because otherwise it just feels heavy. Take it from a guy who's certainly got plenty of it. But all the Avatar cast, they're very human with, I think that's the best way of putting it, is just they're all very human. And I appreciate that writing, because everyone, you can kind of trace them, and you got a little bit of ambiguity in some of their actions. Didn't actually lose the earbud. Nice. Good news, crossing successful. Bad news, I almost lost an earbud. Good news though, I did not actually lose the earbud. Yeah, greasy hair. Yeah, definitely if it starts getting greasy, it's probably one of those, okay, 1, wash your hair. 2, maybe talk with a therapist and or psychiatrist. Ice cream hair, nani? What mean by ice cream hair? What do? Ice cream? Nani? Walking home and it is just, that is, yeah. Yeah, if you gotta walk an hour in soupy weather at 4:30 in the morning, just like yuck. That, just, yeah. But I'll tell you what, how about we all get ready to start winding down? Does that sound like a plan for y'all? Let us... I'll say, you know, with a good detangler, I think that can certainly make things much nicer. Who do we have? Who do we have now? I know after Succubay went to bed... Randomize it a little bit. Let's see, we got that, we got that. And I'm gonna send you guys these options. Yeah, let's go with these. I'ma send you some options. Rest well, Lore. Have a good night. Be well. But yeah, got the poll out for you. So, I've got an art streamer. I've got a dragon playing an RPG. I've got a fox boy playing some retro games. I've got another fox playing Grand Blue Fantasy. And one dude serving some cunt who is playing the Sword Art Online game I've been seeing some about recently. So, vote. Let me know what you're in the mood for where we go as we dive deeper. Because I will set course. Whatever it is that you desire. And then probably do some troubleshooting so I can see what's going on with my alerts. Because that's a problem. But get your votes in. You gotta have a tie. Ooh, are we gonna have a tie? Anyone else gonna vote? Anyone else? Ooh, okay, okay. Anyone else going on? As I know, I always add just a little bit of a tease in there. Because I want to kind of keep it an even playing field. Post on Discord. Nice. So, anyone else gonna vote? We're getting down the last few seconds. Your wish is my command. Wherever you want to go. And... Alright, so I'll see what's going on with the alerts because I see that is being a pain in the ass. But it sounds like you all are going to go watch Peachy, who is doing some Lumen Tale tonight, which actually looks like a lot of fun. So... I appreciate you all joining me tonight. It's been a wonderful evening, and I hope that you found the peace to fall asleep and dive deeper into a beautiful dream. So, as you explore your mind, find the light in the world and hold it close to your heart so that it can be your guiding light as you return to the waking world. Do with it as you will, however you need it to power your heart, creatively, or just something to hold on to for a sense of peace. But know that you are always welcome in this world. And I appreciate you all joining me. Of course now, it'll only cost you a memory, just a little something. But until our next adventure, we are gonna get ready to raid Peachy, so let's see if actually I fixed my raid commands. So we've got one. Oh, is the second one still not working? Heck. I need to figure out how to get my messages working. But there is our raid message for you all. So, let's all go give a warm welcome. And until our next adventure, I will see you all soon. Good night, dreamers.